22,809 have been on their feet for several reasons here in this contest at Tim Hortons Field. Tiger Cats leading the Calgary Stampeders through 30 minutes of football, 16-6. Bubba O'Neil along with Andy Fantuz here to break things down. And I'll tell you, Andy, what turned out to be kind of a drag first quarter got really exciting in the second.
Yeah, what a turnaround from the first to the second, and you got to give this defense a lot of credit for hanging in there and just continuing to go out there and play. The offense in the first quarter could not move the ball, couldn't really get anything going, any first downs. There was even a turnover on a fake punt, so the defense was continuing to be tested, and to only give up 2 field goals in that entire first half is pretty impressive. And then the offense got the spark that they needed from Matthew Schultz, a guy we've been waiting to kind of see since he went down. And, Taylor Powell had his good games, but he just wasn't really getting anything going today. And Matthew Schultz had 1 run in the first quarter for 14 yards and a first down, and then came in his very first pass, 70-yard touchdown pass to Tim White. Ended up just in the second quarter going 6 for 10 for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns and that 1 interception. So Matthew Schultz definitely brought a spark to this team and got this 22-8 crowd on their feet. It was a lot of fun.
Tiger Cats at the half, presented by My Insurance Broker. All kinds of things going on. A little busier than we normally do, and certainly just as exciting as we continue to break down what we saw through quarter number 1 and number 2. Of course, we will bring in our alumnus of distinction, presented by Finley Insurance Lawyers. And of course, there's a little special envelope that I have in my hand and Andy has in his hand that is about to, I guess, tell us who will be playing the halftime show at Grey Cup 110 here in Hamilton. So it's really exciting. I mean, I'm actually kind of nervous also as well too. I know, very emotional here. Let's talk about obviously the obvious here. Matthew Schultz, really not known for his arm strength, but he comes into the game and he's going deep immediately.
And I love to see that, because you didn't see any passes thrown in the third level from Taylor Powell in the whole first quarter. And when you have that, the defense kind of gets confident in breaking hard on those routes and really standing on their heels, and to go over top immediately in his first pass immediately softened up that defense. And then you saw later he forced one into Tim White on the classic cutter play that he was overcovered, where he had Keandre wide open on the corner route, and then he hit Keandre on a deep pass. He hit Terry Godwin on that deep pass. I love to see attacking downfield, because that will open up everything else underneath and in the second level. And Matthew Schultz also has the ability to run the ball if he needs to and escape the pocket. And he's looking really sharp and confident right now. So I love the move, and I'm liking what I see. The question's going to be after the game, if it keeps going this way,
right,
what happens next week, right? So
we'll worry about that next week.
We'll worry about that when it comes.
Yeah.
They need a victory right now, and to come from 0-6, from down 0-6 to 16-6, all in one quarter, is impressive.
Let's before we talk about the defense here, which obviously I think has been I think they've been really stellar against a real pass-happy Calgary club as well too. But it is time certainly to bring in our alumnus of distinction, presented by Finley Insurance Lawyer. His name is John McDonald, obviously former Tiger Cat, from a interesting time with the Tiger Cats, where they started to really get things going, rebuild the franchise, sort of rebuild the brand in the community, and you were certainly a part of that, John. Welcome to the broadcast. I think it is always an honor to see guys like yourself that gave so much of the Tiger Cats, and it really an opportunity for you to be here and be honored. I think it's great to see you.
Thank you so much. I just love to be here, especially on Truth and Reconciliation Day. So special. I have family from 6 nations that are here. It's nice to be an Indigenous role model. It's nice to visit Hamilton. I always love coming down here. So, what a real special occasion. I'm honored. Thanks, guys.
Who is here with you today?
Oh, my parents are here. I got the cousins. I call them the Six Nations fan club that were around when I was playing. I got my football team here. I got friends, family, guys I played with at McGill. It's just like a real homecoming for me. It's really amazing.
Well, guys, we've been told here it is time for us to go to something special. And John, you're going to be a part of this as well, too. We have this envelope that's in our hands right now that will be telling us who will the halftime entertainer be for Grey Cup 110 here in Hamilton.
Let's open it up.
Do we open it up yet?
We do it. Let's
open her up. Holy moly.
The Great Time halftime performer.
I gotta open it.
Is.
This one is like sealed up. Who did this?
You were nervous. You were nervous.
Okay. Andy, you got the honors.
You sure?
Okay, I say.
Green Day!
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Green Day!
Oh, yes.
Wow!
That's awesome.
Oh, that is big time.
Wow.
I love it.
Hey, folks, they've been nominated for 20 Grammy Awards. They've won 5 of them. They're members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I also know they're Serena Williams' favorite band as well, too. Debuted in 2010 at the American Idiot on Broadway. They've been nominated for 3 Tony Awards.
That's awesome.
Boy, this is a great, great show. Wow.
There's so many hits. Oh, what are they going to play? I hope they do a little mashup because they have so many hits.
They have so many hits. And I think that's, you know what I love about Green Day, John? It's that kind of group that gets people a little jammed up and pumped up.
This place is going to be rocking. It's awesome. I'm going to the Grey Cup, too. I love Green Day. They came popular when I was about 14 years old. I'm a little bit older than Andy, so this is huge. I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah, this is great. Wow.
Well, it's fantastic. We got a little country music on the Friday night. Who knows what's coming on Saturday night? But we do know that on this field here, when there's going to be about 40,000 people here for Grey Cup 110, there'll be a kind of a mosh pit going on here, at least on the field. That's going to be a lot of fun.
We've got to tip our hat to the organizing committee, to Hamilton Sports Group, to Bob Young, and everyone down the list, Scott Mitchell, Matt Apnick, like Dave. They have just rolled this whole experience out in such an exciting way.
Yeah.
One announcement after another. It never ends. And I'm really, really looking forward to this. And I know that all of Canada is as well. So,
I mean,
good stuff. Green Day. Let's go.
They've sold over 90 million records. And I know we come from a generation of records as well, too. So we can say that. Who knows how many CDs and hits they got online as well, too. But, folks, Green Day, halftime, Sunday, November the 19th at Tim Hortons Field. Get your Grey Cup tickets today. Boy, that's a lot of fun, boy.
Yeah, I love it because, so many different generations of people or groups of people could sing along to them, right? It's not you either.
Nah.
You can relate to a lot of different people.
Well, I'm going to have to actually talk to the person who sealed up my envelope. I couldn't open it, for crying out loud. That was a lot of fun there. Ooh, we don't get that honor too often. John, we are observing National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. You did talk about that. And I know there's been special things that have happened here. We're hearing a group right now that is playing and performing for the fans as well, too. Special drum circle, that kind of stuff performance.
The heartbeat of the earth they're hearing right now.
Yeah, and which is a wonderful thing, I think, for me, because I think it's respecting who we are, the land that we're on. But I also think it's important, and we can say this for many reasons, for many other causes as well, too. Not just one day. Important to recognize all year long.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a real special moment for me because, back when I was playing, it was a bit of a footnote. It did mention when I was drafted, I was Mohawk from Six Nations, but it wasn't something that was addressed by mainstream media for the most part. It was something that was allocated to the Indigenous media, but now we're seeing the blending of the two. Now we're seeing that cross communication. We're seeing dancers and drummers. We're seeing me as the alumni of distinction on this special day. And I just think of all the kids that were like me when I was young. I grew up in Simcoe. There wasn't a lot of Indigenous role models on a daily basis, and to be that person for those people out there and for all of our people to see them represented out on the field, it's a real special event. I'm very proud, and I'm so thankful to Matt Apnick and everyone else in the TICAT organizations that have made this possible. It's just amazing. Yahweh.
It is really great. And you went from being drafted in the first round, 2002. You mentioned you went to McGill, played a few years with the Cats, and then now you're a coach. You're coaching football in the Grand Erie district,
Yep.
and you brought the team its first championship in was
16 years.
16
Yeah,
years.
we
Can you
won
tell us a
last
little bit about your life now?
Well, I've been busy. I left the CFL basically to teach. My body was falling apart, and I was a starter on the 1-17 team, so I don't think my back ever recovered. So, teaching called its name, and I ended up at Pauline Johnson in Brantford, which is a lot of kids like me. We got a lot of mixed ancestry kids from Six Nations and from in town. And, we were able to pull it together, switch to a Tier 2 league and had some success, build up, teach them about the game. And then last year, everything came together and we were able to bring that championship home. So it was a real special thing for those kids. They're all here right now. They're guests of the Ticats, and it's just amazing.
Well, you've done so much to bring awareness since you were playing, and continue to be a great role model for alumni and for everyone in your district and just in the Hamilton greater area in general. So really appreciate you, and congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the game with your family.
Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate being on.
Role model is certainly the world. John McDonald, the former Tiger Cat, alumnus of distinction. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your day.
Thanks, guys.
Well, there we are. Let's see if we can put together 30 more minutes of proper football in the second half. 16-6, your Hamilton Tiger Cats in sort of a would really like to win situation. The Montreal Alouettes have won today. They want to keep pace and continue to put pressure on the Alouettes. 16-6. RJ and Luke have the second half in mere moments, and you're listening to the Cats and Stampeders on the Ticats Audio Network. Green Day, baby.
Are you thinking of taking the dog for a walk? Feeling like you should head to the gym? Maybe you need to restock the fridge and don't want to miss a single snap of Tiger Cats football. We've got you covered. Catch it all live on ticats.ca or on the Ticats All Access app.